We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. We're inside the Wells Fargo Center, live from Philadelphia. It's the 76ers. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but, you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside, George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Curry with it. Maxey covering. All going up court. Green, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's deflected.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
Curry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Curry's got 5.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Maxey. Podziemski grabs the board. One-on-one here. And the slam by Moody.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Offensive rebound. Excellent D there from George.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Maxey banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Warriors making a switch here. The 76ers trailing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, I asked him who has him worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Now, Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here's Moody. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Healed outside. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to McCain. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here is Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
.43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Maxey into the lane. Outside for George. Butler with the steal. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's George. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Buddy showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Here's Maxey. And Moody pulls it down. Now Pajemski. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a three-pointer.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The shot missing. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Outside, Kuminga. Out to Payton. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by the 76ers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
76ers, TNT.
Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. This one for three. Curry from three.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Philadelphia making a change here. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to McCain. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Kuminga. The three-pointer off the mark. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Kuminga. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Kuminga's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Pass to Embiid. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The 76ers with another miss. Warriors leading by 8. Outside, Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State. Kuminga. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
On the wing, George. The high post shot. Podziemski grabs the board. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele. 1:39 left now here in the second. And it's Golden State's ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. There's Green with the three. Kept alive. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Count the basket.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Butler. Now Podziemski. He's covered by Maxey. Butler from outside. The rebound by Paul George. Maxey into the lane. Over to the wing. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oubre Jr., difficult play there, but finds a way to get to the free throw line.
The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Inside, here's Green. Tries again, and Green slams it in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Our team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Maxey with it. 1 second left. He takes it up and lays it in. Maxey's got 8 points.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks. The 76ers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The 76ers trail by 4. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Embiid is just too strong inside.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Up top, Pajemski. The layup off target. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. He nails it, and we're tied up. Maxey's got 10 points.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Back to Curry. Pajemski on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
They grab their own miss. Outside Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Lock at 6. To the inside. Oubre. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To stop the run. And the layup good by Curry. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Outside, Maxey. And Curry pulls it down. And so here is Golden State. The shot by Payton, no good. Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Outside Curry. Outside Payton. A three. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
The 76ers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw good, Maxey.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Here's Bona. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The 76ers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. So he gets them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the middle. Here's Hield. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Left side, Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Yabusele's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Warriors trailed by 4. Here's Butler. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And so here is Golden State. 3-pointer, Butler. No good there. The 76ers leading by 4. Over in the corner, Edwards. Now, here's Maxey. 16 points for him. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Payton outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Rebound by Butler. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Floats one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And here's Maxey. Down low. Here's Yabusele. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Butler from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. What a quarter that... We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Back to Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jared Butler. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Warriors, Gary Payton II.
And both free throws good for Payton. Now the 76ers with it. Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. To the right side. It's stolen by Hield. Back to Curry. With some arc. He lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And he makes that one.
The hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And they'll keep possession. Pass to McCain. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Oubre outside. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Unable to get that one. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Curry with the 3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And that one falls for Jackson Davis. The Warriors making a switch here.
At the line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Curry can't get it to go.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Moody. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. And the Warriors lead by 3. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Back to Butler. In the paint, Butler.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Releases. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 14 points now in the second half.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Back to Curry. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Outside for George. Inside. Here's Maxey. And they take the lead. 24 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Not willing to turn down a challenge. Maxey,
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Grimes. Oubre outside. It's rebounded by Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Good!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Back to Maxey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
He throw good, Maxey.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
It's the first that narrows the gap to one.
For the Warriors, Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
And both free throws.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Stephen Curry.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Six seconds left to play in the final quarter.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And that one misses. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg